Okay, welcome back everyone to another special episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yoda Man on the boards, and once again I'm joined for commentary on this game by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going?
I'm doing well.
All right, so we are into round two from the Cary, North Carolina Regional. Nate is on the right playing his Rebel and Yoda deck, and he is playing Christian in round two, who is playing a Sith creature deck. So he's sort of similar to what Nate was playing on his dark side deck. So I'll run down the deck list real quick. So Christian on the left, he's got two Reawakening, two Threat from the Depths, two Brothers of the Sith, two Hunters of the Jedi, one Fearsome and Foul, and one Council of the Sith. As far as I can remember there. I didn't actually get his deck list, but that was my best guess. I'd played Christian first round. And Nate is playing Rebels with two Defense Yavin 4, two Command and Control, two Solidarity of Spirit, two Capital Cover, and two May the Force Be With You. Looks like we flipped up stuff. Christian started with the Council of the Sith, Threat from the Depths, and Hunters, and Fearsome and Foul. So he got to search his deck for a creature. And Nate started with Capital Cover, Defense Yavin 4, and Solidarity. He put in Defiance with Solidarity, and Christian responded with the Terrantenic. So that's a pretty good 4-drop to put in for free. Something with a bunch of guns. So
Yeah, and 4 health too.
yeah, 4 health.
Huh.
So and we'll be off
Yeah.
and running here. They should get the dial at 1. And it looks like
Yeah.
he's playing. Is that the Valley of the Dark Lords? Is that what that is? The free resource?
Uh, I think that's the one that's for Sith spawn or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what that is
Or
too.
is it the creature? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that's the. I'm pretty sure that's
my
the
my
one.
lack of creature knowledge still doesn't
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Valley of the
count
Dark
for.
Lords. It's free. It generates a resource, but you can only use those resources for Syspawn. And then he
Yeah.
just played Arden Lynn, which you usually don't want to
Ugh.
have to pay for her, but she does have
No.
3 guns, so that's going to put most of Nate's ships in range of stuff here. And he's going to commit Arden, get 4 pips there, and take balance.
Yeah.
Now, Nate's locked out of Jedi this time, so he does not have May the Force Be With You out. He cannot play Yoda. There's the the free. Is that resupply
Command
depot? Yeah,
No,
that's
I think
resupply.
that. Oh yeah, resupply.
Yeah, that's
I was
resupply
thinking.
depot.
Yeah,
You focus it,
that'll be a
discard something,
problem.
and give your unit any of your vehicles a tactics. And then there's the M40 cruiser. I get the numbers all mixed up, but
Yeah, it's the ship with that's 2 cost, 2 health. That's how I
right.
tell. I
Yeah,
I
exactly,
don't know any more than that.
exactly.
Um, One thing he does have though is he's got the Yavin location out there, so he can discard to cheapen his units if he wants to.
Right.
So he has the potential to get a speedy start here. It looks like he discarded 1.
Yeah. Yeah, Defensive Item 4 is still a really good set for these kinds of decks, just get the acceleration. And then he
Hmm.
played that cruiser thing, uh,
The one with the tactics
yeah, the
again.
one with the tactics, right? So,
Yeah. Now, what is I remember I really liked Defiance when it came out, but I haven't played it in so long. I forgot what his ability is.
Defiance is each undamaged vehicle you control gains Protect vehicle.
Right.
So, and he's going to send Defiance in and shield it thanks to Capital Cover.
Oh.
And without being able to protect here, nothing's going to be able to do it. So he is going to, let's see, Christian's dropping in a Terrantenic with a
Ugh.
Threat from the Depths.
That could be a problem.
Yeah, that does give him 6 guns. Although
Hmm.
Nate could get a Tactics when he strikes, so if he uses
Yeah.
Resupply Depot to get it. Although
Well,
I
he'll
think if
have
you,
to.
yeah, I think if you get the Tactics, you take it and you focus Arden just so you can swing for free.
Well, you got to sacrifice the Defiance to do that.
Well, I mean, he's going to be
Well,
able to protect over, right? So he's going to block 1 and take 2 damage, so he doesn't actually even have to protect it yet if he doesn't want to.
yeah, but then he's gonna lose a ship if they both get to swing
Yeah,
somewhere. Well, no, he won't, because the other one's gonna do. He'd get 3 damage on the Defiance, and it would still have Defiance is only 3 health. It doesn't have 4, does it?
Yeah, it only has 3 health, and now that he's damaged each of his other ships, he can't protect to them.
Yeah.
So
So he would need to like kill one of them off now while it can protect.
right.
And
Yeah.
save the shield. That would have been the only way.
Right. Yeah, because they both only have 2 health. So he's
Yeah.
gonna. So I think you focus Arden here, but he's gonna do 1 damage, and he's gonna shoot the Terrantenic that's not gonna just bounce after the engagement for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
And
gotta.
of course, it's the other one that's gonna bounce is the one that he would have to tactics
Right.
here.
Right.
So, the thing, yeah. So he can sacrifice the Defiance
There he
here.
goes. Okay, that makes more sense. You take the 2 damage to start with. That's right. He's gonna focus
Yeah.
Arden, and he's gonna let it die. Yeah. Okay. I think that is a better play. That there was no way you're going to get around things dying with 6 guns. But now you got a free board to swing at, and he can lock the Terrantenic down or Arden down if he wants to.
Yeah. And that's exactly what he should do.
Yeah, so he's going to
Um,
swing at Threat from the Depths, it looks like, put it to focus on Arden.
yeah, I would probably do Arden just because the other guy's already taken 2 damage.
Yeah,
So
and
that makes
then
sense.
3 total to Fearsome and Foul, actually.
Yeah.
And Christian will keep balance here. So Dial's going to go to 3. But Nate had a decent turn there.
Yeah, you got a third of the damage he
Yeah.
needs.
I almost think he should have tried to put the damage on Threat from the Depths to get rid of that rather than Fearsome and Foul. I think he might have.
Yeah, Threat from the Depths is a big problem.
Right, because that's letting Christian put in stuff where Fearsome and Foul is basically doesn't do anything after the game starts.
Yeah, no, there's no reason to get the majority of the damage on that one.
Yeah.
That's the one that needs it the least.
Exactly.
So this is interesting. So Christian's got 5 resources to spend here. He needs
If he
to
has
send
Sith spawn.
Yeah, he needs to send something in to turn off capital cover. So even if he plays, a 2-cost unit or whatever that he can do that with, then that leaves him just the Terrantenic and maybe a couple resources to play on another unit for blocking. So he could potentially, Nate could come across with another big round of attacks here, especially since he's got a guy with tactics on the board.
Yeah, so he just stopped the Ducata and a Sith Worm there.
Yeah.
So
That's what I figured. He's going to drop 2 guys. He's going to send one of them in to turn off the capital cover. If I were him, I would do that, and with the guy with the tactics, and I'd put the tactics on Nate's guy that has tactics.
Yeah.
Just like that.
No, that's where those ships both should have had shields.
Yeah, they forgot that earlier.
They thought it.
So
Christian let him put it on there, so.
Yeah, well, that changes things a little bit.
Yeah, I think you still want to turn it off. I think you'd send the worm in, just get the extra damage.
Yeah, you take the worm instead, and the blast, and save the tactics for defense.
Yep, and it looks like that's what Christian's planning to do here.
Yep.
Get 2 damage on capital cover. I think you don't want to send anything else in. I think you just keep those other 2 back for defense.
Yeah, it's getting risky if you do.
Resupply depot is just so good.
Yeah. Now, being able to drop the guy in for free with is it Threat from the Depths that does that?
Yeah, Threat from the Depths.
That is free, right? It's just a limit 1 per turn,
Yep,
but you don't have to pay resources or anything to do it.
You have to sacrifice it when it's over. And I don't know if Christian remembered to draw a card with Council, now that I'm looking at it.
He might not have.
Yeah. And it looks like Nate's getting ready to play something else. There's an Independence where he played 3 and discarded 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that'll reduce the cost of his next ship if he wants to. There's a lot of capital ships that cost like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So he does have 2 resources and the discount, and theoretically if he wanted to focus the Independence, but I don't think you want to do that. I think you want to be able to send him.
Yeah, he's saving a couple resources. I wonder if he's got a Rebel Assault here. So
Oh,
looks
that's
like he's
possible too.
sending independence in after threat from the depths. So he's got
Yeah,
resupply depot
if
can
he gets
use.
that through unopposed, it will blow it up.
Yes, it will. Well, even if he wins edge, if he uses resupply depot, and I don't know if Christian's going to block here or he's going to put in a surprise blocker. Does he have a surprise blocker to put in? I think if you do, you got to put
I
it in
think he
now.
has to. I think he has to block with 2 units here because of the
Yeah.
rebel assault.
Yep. And it
But
looks like
and
he's
two
just
resources.
blocking. He's going to use rebel assault on the
Yep.
Tarantinic and kill it.
Yep. And that means now the Tarantic.
Oh,
Oh
and he
no,
just played the is that the bestial
the counter spell thing
the
effectively is what that
bestial
is. Yeah.
fury or whatever it's called? That's awesome.
I had somebody use that against me a couple nights ago in League.
Yeah, it's called bestial fury. When a creature is targeted by an enemy card effect, cancel it. So he will
Mhm.
not get that. Um, he's discarding using resupply depot to give independence, I guess, an extra gun to kill it.
Is he doing that or no? He's putting the tactics over there.
Oh
That's what
yeah, he
he's
did. He
doing.
gave it a tactic. Sorry, and only got 1 damage on threat from the depths. So
Yeah.
so he's going to send the cruiser in after council, and then getting 2 more damage on it,
He's gonna lock Arden again.
and then lock Arden again with the other light cruiser. So he's got
Yep.
4 damage on council, 2 on threat from the depths, and 4 on fearsome without. Dow's going to get a 5, but I don't think Nate really cares about taking force.
No, I think Nate's plan with this deck is to win by turn 3.
Yeah, I think so. And
So.
he set himself up to do that. That's for sure.
Mhm.
And because like as we
he needs right now. He needs one swing from the core home one at threat from the depths.
That's true. That would just take everything out.
Yep.
So we'll see if Christian could do anything, or at least he should have some blockers. And there is that Gork?
Yeah, that's Gork.
There. That's not shabby.
Yeah. I don't know that he. Yeah.
I think you leave Gork as a blocker because
I think
maybe
you
you
have
can
to leave
drop and
everything as
pick.
a blocker.
The only
There's
well,
no.
I think I could see maybe he's going to send Gorkin and take out capital cover, and the Dow's going to get a 6. I'm not sure that was a good idea.
No.
I could see it sending the thing with tactics into lock independence down just because it's got the shield.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I guess Christian's going to keep it back on defense here.
I think blowing up that objective was a mistake because it's not doing anything since it's damaged, and now you potentially
Right.
give him another objective that
Yeah.
might do something
He's
useful.
got a solidarity, but he has no cards to put anything in. So, all things
Oh,
considered,
well,
that wasn't that bad of a trade-off there. But he could have flipped
yeah,
up "May the Force be with you" or something like that, and that would have been bad for Christian.
yeah.
Although I think Nate's probably trying to figure out how he can just win here. Paying 2 for one of those M80s or whatever they are from Solidarity set.
Mm-hmm.
And it reduces something by 2, and then is that Defiance again? I think that's Defiance again.
Yeah,
So undamaged stuff has protect vehicle now.
yeah. It's gonna make it hard for him not to win here. How much Black Blast does he have on the table? We got just assuming he loses all his edge battles. He's got the
I think
one.
it's only 3 actually.
I see one there. I see one on the Independence. I see.
I think
I think
Defiance
there's only one.
one.
Defiance is one, I think.
Yeah, Defiance only has 1. So he is
Okay.
sending Independence in here, and
Yeah, if you can win this edge.
yeah, I mean he basically needs to win this edge.
He's
He doesn't
also
have enough
got,
resources to do a rebel assault or something. So
Yeah, but he does have his resupply depot also.
yeah, but that would only give him 2 blast. So he needs the
Yeah.
3rd. So he's blocking with the Tukata here. And I guess Christian either forgot or didn't have anything he could put in, and that is Battle of Endor. And he's got a bunch of Endor, so I think Nate's going to win that edge battle. And so Independence just swinging will take out threat from the depths. And he is focused.
Yeah.
What's he going to do? It looks like he's going to focus. You mean to focus the objective, or does he want to focus resupply depot here?
Yeah, I would assume here where do you put the tactics? I guess you probably put it on the Terran tactics because of the amount of guns he's got.
Right. So he's actually not using resupply depot. A little surprised about
Yeah.
that.
Well, I can see it just because there's not anything super threatening right now. I think I probably would have locked something down, but he's saving it in case he needs to use it for a blast.
Right. Yeah, so the Ducata will shoot back, and I would assume Nate will shield it rather than protect. No, he's taking a damage. Okay. A little surprised about that. And he blows
I
up
would have
threat
just
from the
taken
depths.
it on the Independence.
Yeah. Right, and use the shield. I'm a little surprised he didn't just do that.
Well, the Independence could get focused down then, but doesn't the Independence? Oh no, the Independence has 3 health. I was thinking it had 4.
Right, it only has 3.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the stuff he has out there only has 3. So he's got to deal with the Terrantenic and the Sith Worm.
Well, yeah, because there's no tactics over there for Christian, so all he has to do is send in 2 units, and Christian is what, 2 blockers over there?
Yeah.
So you send in the guy with the tactics and one of the other 2 at one objective. That way you can use command and control if you need to for the blast or for...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, resupply. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's swinging at Fearsome and Foul here with the 2 cruisers.
Yeah, see, and then he's got a black blast sitting over there on the Defiance that will definitely go off.
Yeah, it certainly should. I don't see any way Christian could stop that from happening because he can protect.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think after threat from the depths went out, there was not much that he could do there.
Yeah, because here he's got the Terrantenic, but I mean you can always. You can protect over to keep your blast alive, and you can use the resupply just to focus his last guy.
Yeah. I mean, it really doesn't even matter. I mean, he could let whatever die and then focus and get the blast with resupply.
Yeah.
Too. So, yep. It looks like they both passed edge. He's going to kill the cruiser, and he's going to take one and protect it. Yeah. He won't even need to do it. And then he should be able to focus, and he can discard and lock down the other unit now.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's going to give him a tactics. I would assume he's going to give the cruiser a black tactics, focus the worm, shoot the Terrantenic. So he'll get unopposed also, and then blow up Fearsome and Foul. And now Nate'll take out Council there with the last thing. So that was a good game. See how powerful that Rebel deck can be there, with all that stuff. And then you got, even if you don't have May the Force be with you, you got Yoda in there for good edge cards. So a pretty good win by Nate there. And I think that just proves what I've said for a while, that Sith really has trouble against vehicles, especially something like that can move the damage around and protect and
well, with the protect
guns.
Was the big thing. If you didn't have the protect and you've got a bunch of the Terrantenic guys out there, you can do enough damage to be able to take pretty much anything that attacks out. That's really what you have to do, is you need to be able to one-shot the vehicles. And Sith creatures is actually one of the best ways to do that.
Yeah.
You just have to be able. You got to win edge. If they got protect, if they got the shields, you got a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So good win for Nate there to start off round 2 against Christian. I guess we'll kind of wrap it up. Unfortunately, after this, Nate's camera died, so he had tried to record another game, but then the camera died in the middle of it, so we don't have it. He wasn't able to record anything else. But at least people get to see, how he was able to play with his decks that he won the regional with, and I appreciate Nate sending us the recordings he did have and letting us do some commentary for him on Yoda's Hut. So you got any final thoughts before we wrap this one up here, Derek?
No, his decks pretty much did what it was supposed to do. It was a pretty straightforward capital ship build with Yoda. And
Yep.
Blah 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 with Yoda is never a bad deck. So
No, it usually isn't. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks as always for joining me for commentary, Derek. Appreciate it.
Yep, anytime.